Choo choo.
If you're hearing our voices, it means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene. So you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared. Listeners, you're going to get a nice visual on that a little bit later.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. All right, so we're back. New movie?
Well, new to us. Not new.
Not new, but new to us. Yeah, so new movie. New movie breakdown. So we're going to start with a little trailer trash.
Yeah. Used movies.
Do you want to bless everyone with what we're watching?
Yeah, sure, but bless, curse, blurse, we'll see. Yeah, it's Can You Keep a Secret from 2019.
I'm pretty good at keeping secrets.
Yeah, I think I could be. I don't have that many secrets to keep.
We've all got secrets. Too many secrets.
Oh no, listeners, send us your secrets later.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. So, why don't you? What's this movie about?
Sure. Again, this is a totally blind read. Listeners, thinking they're about to crash, Emma spills her secrets to a stranger on a plane. At least she thought he was a stranger. Until she later meets Jack, her company's young CEO, who now knows every humiliating detail about her, based on the blockbuster New York Times bestseller. Wow.
There you go.
Is that the Google one instead, or is that IMDb?
That's IMDb.
Weird. Inconsistent.
What's the Google? What's the Google one?
Oh, I don't know. I just mean like that. Like that seems awfully long for IMDb. I feel like they're usually much shorter and don't usually include things like New York Times bestseller. But,
yeah, well, we had the last book when we did. They called out they're like from the author of.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
right?
I guess you're right. Yeah, Google's
the Irish
just
one.
It's basically the same. A young woman spills all her secrets to a stranger on a plane. And then she discovers it's the CEO.
That's what you do. You just got to steal from Google and put it on your website.
When in doubt.
When in room. So that's what we're doing. 2019. This is on Netflix.
Yep.
So if you are so bold, you can watch it. It's a rom-com, so get ready for that. We love rom-coms.
Yep. You can find the trailer on YouTube if you want to watch along with this particular episode.
Yeah, absolutely. Watch along. Starting, not yet. Don't start now.
Choo-choo.
All right. So before we get to the trailer, do we have any fun service?
We don't. So that's what I was getting at, listeners.
That was Keira Knightley asking, by the way. Any fun service? Yeah.
I forgot you do such a good Keira Knightley. It's been a while.
I know. I don't know why I kicked in, but it's just like, yeah. All right.
You know what else I was thinking about earlier? I don't know why we don't do enough voice work. We don't do enough Boston accents. I feel like we do a lot of other accents.
That's true. Well, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're in Boston, so like doing the Boston
softball.
Accent. Yeah, it seems a little too easy, too obvious.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's all the more reason to do it.
I mean, our wheelhouse is definitely Keira Knightley and pirates. So
that's correct.
So I mean, that's what we do. That's what we do here.
Yeah, and Matthew McConaughey.
And some French. You could throw some French in there sometimes.
That's right. Anyway, all that is to say, listeners, we don't have any fan service this week, which is devastating to me. Which
it's atrocious.
You should send us an email. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com, and we'll read it right now. In that spot. That little gap.
Okay. Well, that's all that stuff. Want to get into the trailer?
Might as well.
It starts off, we get Vertical Entertainment, who I think I've heard of Vertical Entertainment. They're pretty legit, I think.
I've only heard of Horizontal Entertainment.
Okay. Here we go. Jesus Christ.
Not familiar with their work.
Vertical Entertainment, a little bit harder. Horizontal Entertainment, much better.
That's right.
Okay. Hopefully we're okay. Anyways, we'll skip that.
It's not that kind of show.
No, it definitely isn't. All right, so we get Vertical Entertainment, and then we get a flight attendant voiceover, right? Seatbelts and turbulence, yada yada yada. Right?
Yeah, yep. Oh, foreshadowed.
Yeah, I wonder if that's going to happen. A foreshadowed from the voiceover flight attendant. I love it. You got airplanes, doing airplane stuff, A
little bit of rom-com music for you.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, kind of like that somewhat upbeat stuff, right? And we get shots of Alexandra. I always pronounce her last name wrong. Daddario. Like
Daddario.
Like the guitar strings, right?
Yeah, is that how you yes,
I think so, right? Yeah.
Is that a brand of guitar strings?
Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe. So we get shots of her like getting
sponsored by Daddario.
The person or the guitar strings.
That's right. Both.
So she's like getting on a plane, whatever, right? And then like some dude, he's got his hat on, whatever. And he sits down next to her, right? And he's like, cheers.
Yeah,
and she's been hitting the champagne, and she's like, "Oh, cheers!" And he's like,
cheers,
cheers." But it's all a facade. He's on a phone call. He's like,
does the classic point at his earbuds. I'm on a thing.
Do you say cheers to like coworkers? I feel like it's a really buzzwordy corporate thing to do now.
I would never say it, like vocalize it, but I've definitely written it of like as an email sign off, like cheers, Jared.
I'm gonna lie to you. I feel gross. I think I did it once. And I was like, no, that's not. Nope.
Well, you got out of the corporate game. That's why.
Yeah, it's just gross. It's just gross. Cheers.
Yeah, maybe it's like a little British rubbing off on me from somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah,
that seems like something they would do, right?
You know, listeners? A lot of British people. We do a lot of those British accents too.
We have a surprising amount of British listeners, given how often we do British accents.
I know they stuck with us. I don't know what I think our Italian listeners just took a nosedive.
Oh yeah. It's me.
Like, yeah, no, not happening.
Do an accent.
Mozzarella. So anyways, we get the awkward cheers moment, right? And he's like, yeah, I'm on a phone call. And then we get a shot of plane taking off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it cuts right to all of a sudden absolute craziness. Turbulence is going, bags are flying out of things, people are flipping over, right?
Yeah, rom-com music is not happening right now.
Yeah, this plane is going down.
I'm hoping for Final Destination. Sorry, prognosticating.
Yeah. So she's freaking out. She's crying, right? And then she's like confessing all these things, all of her secrets, right? She's like, I haven't done anything. I haven't climbed a mountain. Never had kids.
So stupid.
Don't think I've ever been in love. I mean, those aren't secrets. It's just life.
Yeah. Don't know if I have a G-spot. It ends with.
Yeah, and the dude's like, wow, what? Why? It's just some turbulence.
Which is all very confusing because, again, none of those are like real secrets. Like, this, I feel like we've been talking about listeners, a little BTS.
Maybe in the movie, I bet in the movie, she's probably rattling off a bunch of them, and I bet maybe in the movie she starts saying some things.
These are just the ones that made the cut?
Yeah, for the trailer. So
yeah, because we've been hyping this movie up to each other for a couple of months now. Like, oh, we got to do that. Can you keep a secret eventually?
Yeah, fired up.
And I think we both been like, I wonder what the secrets are. And then we got, I guess maybe they wouldn't put them in the trailer if they're smart. Yeah. These are stupid.
Yeah, these are dumb. These aren't really secrets. These are just like, these bucket list things you haven't done yet, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Kids, bucket list item.
Yeah. Do them or don't. I don't know.
Be in love, bucket list item. I love it. Yeah, so the dude's like, wow. And then things calm down, and she's like, after she says the G-spot thing, she's like, did I just say that out loud? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're crying and screaming it out loud. So
welcome to the airplane.
Yeah. Have you ever been? Have you been into?
Have I been on an airplane? Yes.
I had two questions. Sorry, now it's a two-parter. First one: have you been on an airplane before?
Yes.
Okay. Two.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe with you at some point. I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Have we ever been on a plane together?
I don't know. Did we go to New York on a plane together?
Why would we go to New York on a plane?
Well, in the last.
Oh, for the. No, I wasn't invited to those. I forgot.
Yeah.
They took you on a plane?
Yeah, man.
No wonder. Explains everything.
Have you ever been on a plane though where the turbulence is so bad you fear for your life? Where you're like, you know what? I'm gonna start praying to God now. Don't believe in him, but I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray to him.
Yeah, never anything that's been that bad. Like never luggage falling out of compartments, or never like all the luggage falling out of compartments. Like definitely, I've been in some. Actually, my trip back from Mexico in January.
Yeah,
this year was pretty rough.
Pretty rough.
Back. Like. Yeah, like people like definitely the kind where you lift out of your seat like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Oh, like I weigh 300 pounds still, listeners, and if a big boy lifts out of his seat while he's watching Sonic 2 on a plane, not a good sign.
Not collecting golden rings.
Yeah, no. Sonic 2, by the way, highly recommend.
Yes,
the whole Sonic series is incredible.
I didn't see any of them.
Oh, dude, they're so good.
Really?
Yeah.
So the whole teeth thing was a big deal.
Like
I remember the teeth, the mouth, Sonic having like a weird mouth. Remember the first time they?
Well, yeah, everything about the first iteration was bad.
Yeah. No.
But they fixed it. And Ben Schwartz, so it's obviously great.
Oh,
Friend of the pod, James Marsden.
That's right. Jim Carrey in there, right?
Which you can't beat Jim Carrey.
Yeah, you can't beat the Carrey, right?
Yeah, it's like, and especially in a role like that, like he's got mad scientist vibes written all over him.
100%.
Yeah. Anyway,
okay. This movie,
highly recommend. If you want something stupid, turn off your brain and watch Sonic, both of them. Sorry, with Idris Elba's in the new one too. Weirdly,
is he really?
Knuckles. He's the voice of Knuckles.
What?
Yeah, it's fascinating.
That's awesome.
Anyway, back to this movie.
Oh yeah, right. All right, so then so the things calm down, whatever, right? And then you get that cymbal ride sound from like the cutesy rom-com music, right? Mm-hmm. And we get a wide shot of New York City.
That's right, allegedly.
And then we cut to Alexandra and her friend. I don't know what her character's name. I don't know if they say in the trailer, but
her friend.
No, our hero here.
Oh,
What's
Emma.
Is her name Emma?
Her name is Emma.
Okay.
I don't think they say in the trailer. I looked ahead of time. Sorry, I did see Emma and Jack, so I could.
That's right. I looked ahead of time because I wanted to double check her friend's name here because I really like her. So
she's great.
We cut to a shot of Emma, Alexandra Daddario, and her friend hanging out. Her friend is Sunita Mani, and she's like, great. Yeah, she's in Glow, Mr. Robot. She's been in like a ton of stuff. She was in that video, Turn Down for What video? Do you remember that video? Turn Down for What?
No, I'm familiar with the song, but I didn't know she was in the video.
The video is so ridiculous. You should watch it.
Interesting.
I think it's a duo that directed that video. I think they did the Everything Everywhere All at Once movie, maybe. They were like I think they were a music video like duo for a long time, and then they started getting into movies. I think, but I'll double check that, and I'll cut this out if I'm wrong.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that sounds great. That movie was great too. Speaking of good movies,
yeah, great movie. Yeah, I know.
Thinking about good movies is making me kind of look forward to this one. I think it's tricking me.
So I actually had a problem. I haven't watched a good movie or any movie that's not a bad movie that we've been watching. And I'm actually at a point now where I don't think there are any good movies, and it's making me sad, where I'm like, the last 5 movies I've watched have been movies for this. Like my brain is just like, nothing good exists anymore.
Did you see the Mario movie?
No, I'd like to see that though.
Oh man, that was fun. Go see that. That'll be something you can.
I heard the Dungeons and Dragons one was fun. I missed that. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I want to go see that. So many.
The Dungeons and Dragons one was actually good.
Yeah, I heard it was fun.
Way off track at this point.
I know. All right.
This is what the listeners crave, right?
Yeah. All right. So then, so she's talking to her friend here, and they're just her friend's like, so is he? She's talking about her boyfriend, her current boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, I just don't think it's kind of really working out all that well. And the friend's like, is he still in his pantless phase, or was it undies?
No, pantsless. You're right. Yeah, it was pantsless, which is incredible. Like, I hate the boyfriend because he seems like a piece of crap, but also I love him for the pantsless phase. So
then it cuts to like a shot of the lame boyfriend, like wearing a shirt that says, what it says, I want to sax you, with a saxophone on it. Did you catch that?
That's right.
And he's bringing coffee to Emma in bed, and he goes the choo choo, and they cut to him bare ass, just with a shirt on. Yeah.
Yep. So think about it, listeners, or go watch the trailer.
I'm sad that might be the funniest part is the boyfriend though.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm worried.
You're totally right. Well, our hero Jack here is not going to be funny at all.
No.
Alexandra Daddario seems like she'll be okay. The friends seem like it's going to be one of those.
It's going to be the friends and the boyfriend, I think. Yeah. The main character will be just like lame. So
like, oh God, everyone's going to hate me. What's that one that we did where she's a news person and everyone else in the movie was like way infinitely better?
Oh, that was Elizabeth Banks.
Yep, but what was the movie?
It was
shit.
The Walk of Shame.
Son of the Pink Panther. Oh, right.
Right, Walk of Shame.
No, you're right. Walk of Shame is.
So go ahead. So you're saying that movie with Walk of Shame.
That movie, Walk of Shame. Yeah, that we did. Go listen to those episodes if you haven't. Bad movies where the main character is horrible and the only redeeming qualities are the friends.
Well, the secondary characters, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. James Marsden. Speaking of James
that's right.
Right, he's in that.
Yes, he is.
Thank God.
This movie's gonna be so bad. So she's annoyed, and then we cut to the boyfriend kind of pleading his case, right? And he's like, "I'm everything a girlfriend would want." It's a quick shot of him like trying to slide over the hood of like a smart car. which doesn't go over too well, right? And he's like, and I perform cunnilingus. He like whispers, is all soft spoken, right?
Classic.
Yeah. And she's just like, yeah, this isn't working out. And they're in like a storeroom of some kind. Like, where are they? Like a Staples, like an after hours Staples or something.
Well, maybe we'll get to it in prognostications.
So then we get another shot of New York City, and then we cut to Panda offices. That's the name of the company. If you caught that,
I
right?
didn't notice that. No.
Yes, I don't know what. We'll prognosticate about that. So Emma's at her desk, whatever, right? And we get introed the guy, Jack, there, the guy in the plane. His name is Jack Harper, right?
Jack Harper.
Classic Jack. Here we go. All right. My name is Jack Harper. Okay.
Can you imagine? This movie would be way better.
Way better instantly. I fall in love with him, but what? His accent. Where are you gonna park the fucking car? So we meet. We find out that he's important, right? He's kind of a big deal, right? They're
inimitable. Yeah. Is what how he's introduced.
Yeah,
which
we might need to introduce each other with like that.
We should do like a wrestling type introduction.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And now 5'9", 145 pounds, soaking wet.
We gotta do like hype videos in between. We're like we can take you down, Jared. In his prognostication
with a beard like Doug Marsh,
the one and only the beard. Oh man, this is gonna be a bad movie, huh? So all right, so he's a big deal, and in case you in the trailer didn't recognize him and that he's important, we cut to Emma telling her friend about the guy on the airplane, and the friend's like,
remember the guy from the plane,
the one you spilled your guts to? And then like it's kind of a weird cutting through the rest of this trailer. It's just really fast. But then it cuts to her meeting with the guy, Jack, in his office. And she's like, oh, what a coincidence. And he's like, good to see you again.
Yeah. And she's telling her friend, he's the top guy at the company.
All right. So in the IMDb description, he's the CEO. Like,
yeah.
Top guy. I was like, is top guy is in
guy.
We've got top men on it. Like CEO, founder, president.
It cuts back to her in the office trying to explain away that she's like, well, that stuff that I said. And then it cuts quick to the plane. And she's like, I wish I knew what it was like to have a penis. And you're like, what?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Cut back to the office. And he's like, well, dies with me. Don't worry.
We're good. But then it cues the really cheesy rom-com music.
Yep. And that's
our first title card from Sophie Kinsella, best-selling author of Confessions of a Shopaholic,
which I feel like I've had unironically recommended to me at some point from someone.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, I've heard of the book. Like, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Someone was like, oh, surprisingly good. I was like, oh, okay.
Pretty sure it turned into a movie, I'm sure, right?
Must have been. Oh, boy. Damn it. Don't say things like that.
Because then we have to, like, do work and look them up.
That's right.
Damn it.
No, it's okay. I forgive you because you were right about the Daniels, who are the directors of that.
The Daniels,
video. So you're correct on that. And you're correct that Confessions of a Shopaholic was a 2009 movie. So we're good.
Yeah. Okay. See, look at that. Sometimes we just know things on the fly.
Yeah, 10 years between blockbuster movies. I'm assuming
blockbuster rom-coms. Yeah.
We haven't looked up box office numbers yet, but I'm assuming these were big.
So many fanatics, right?
At least 100. Yeah.
So then let's get through the rest of this because we're getting so sidetracked with other things.
Yeah, this is going really well.
Really well.
We're like, for old time's sake, let's have a beer while we record, which we haven't done in months. We're like,
well, lesson learned again. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We've gotten some feedback from the listeners that like, wow, your episodes have been short and digestible recently. Great work. And we're squandering it.
Well, they're going to have to stick with us for the ride because it's just more fun right now.
That's right.
All right. So then let's get through this next section until we have more fun. So we get the dude like asking her a question, and the dude, Jack, he's just like, would you? And she's like, go on a date or just like date?
He's like, yeah.
Sure. You want to? Oh my God. And then there's like a shot of him like picking her up at her place. We get the classic,
the funny friend.
Yeah,
I'm gonna like her.
Yeah, I think so too. But it's like it's a classic, like so tropey, whatever, cliche. Like the other friend telling that friend about men and dating, and it's supposed to be the comedy relief. And she's like, never let a man know your feelings. And we cut to them right by the water, and like, she's like, you could have any woman. He's like, but I want you. And then we cut the music, and he was like, "That was so douchey." So
Yeah, which
at least
I guess I appreciate.
Yeah, at least he recognized, you know. We get another night shot of New York City. And then we had voiceover, I think, from Emma. She's like kind of talking about how interesting he is, and he's interested in me, and he's funny, and he's fun. And there's like
rock hard abs.
Yeah, in between all this, she's like, there's shots of them having champagne at dinner, they're laughing, haha, going shirtless, making out, rock hard abs. And then cut to her like getting home, closing the door, and just yelling, "I'm in love with Veronica Corningstown, and I want to go on the top of a mountain and yell it."
That's right.
Yeah, and then we get the friend. She's like, "Hey, has he told you anything about him though?"
This is the classic turnaround. Yep.
Oh,
well. No, the answer is no.
No, he hasn't.
He's private. He's a private guy.
Yeah, and there's a shot of them like hanging out. He's on his phone, right? And then we cut to the office, back to the office, right? And we get some dude just being like, asking in front of like, it seems like the entire group there being like, "Are you screwing Jack Harper?" Like,
yeah.
So, and then she gets fired.
Amazing. It's 2019, so long ago.
Yeah, so long ago. 4 years ago, where one person could yell in front of the entire company, "You're screwing the CEO," and she could be like, and then she gets fired.
I guess so.
Well, I can't wait to figure that math out. But
so she complains to her friend. She's like, "I've never been so humiliated in my life."
And the music's taking a turn by now, where we got like sad rom-com music now, right?
That's right. That's right. She's like in bed with her cat, cuddling. Like that's how you know it's bleak.
When there's cat cuddles happening, shit's not going well. Then we get another quick shot of like a New York City shot. Yeah, sunset,
sunrise, sunset. Who knows?
Whatever. Yeah, it goes up, comes down. And then we cut to Emma and Jack talking. She's like, "You think this is when it gets all serious?" And she's like, "You think your secrets are more important than mine?" He's like, "No, that's not true," which is a weird answer to that question. Right?
It sure is.
I feel like there's more to that scene that just got kind of chopped up for the trailer. But we get a second title card.
Yep.
True love.
Okay.
All right. And we cut to her telling Jack. We assume on the phone. I'm assuming it's him, right? She's on the phone with her friend, right? She's like, "I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to see your face. I don't want to smell you."
No. She says, "I don't want to talk to you." Whatever. And then her friend says, "Taste you."
The funny friend.
Oh, interesting, but nice.
Interesting, but nice. And we cut to another title card. Has no secrets.
And then we cut back to that scene in the park that we've seen 4 times now.
Yeah.
He's like, "You were right. I should have shared more with you."
Where is that? Where's that from?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, it's good though. Okay, I like it. Share more with ya. And we get a title card. Alexandra Daddario.
And then they cut to them on the couch reading books together. Very romantic. Like there's a lot of quick cuts of them. Just doing relationship stuff.
Yeah. And then smiling together. And then she's like, "Men and women should be honest right from the start." And then we cut to another title card. Tyler Hoechlin. Hoechlin.
I was gonna go with Hoechlin, but it could be Hoechlin.
Hoechlin. Yeah, Hoechlin. And then I don't know who he is. I feel like I've seen him in other things, but I don't. His face looks familiar in something, but we'll figure it out for part 1. And then we just get more quick shots of his face. We get shots of her face. We got some other dude in the office being like, "He's handsome, he's rich, I hate him." And we cut to the boyfriend going into the elevator, and and the two of them are in there, and he's just being like a weird fanboy to Jack Harper. And
"Oh, Mr. Harper,
yeah, I'm Jack. Wait, Jack. No, you're Jack. I'm
Jack off. Oh God, cuddlingus. Oh God."
And Emma's just mortified.
Yeah, classic.
And then we cuts more quick cuts of just them walking in the city, her making a face, friends making a face, friends stretching, we had hand holding, all the typical things you want in a trailer for a
hugging,
rom-com.
kissing.
The woman that fired her from the beginning, hugging her. Maybe she got hugging her to be like, "All right, pack your shit, get out of here." Shots them together, them making out on the plane, and then title card. Can you keep a secret?
Yes.
And then we cut to the post movie title card, quote unquote, funny moment.
It is the funny friend.
She is a funny friend. So then we got Emma and first friend on the couch. And then the other friend is like, I'm giving up. I'm going to a baby shower. And the camera does a quick pan of her and she's wearing like definitely not an outfit okay for a baby shower.
It's like a lace bodysuit with the thong, and it's hilarious.
Yes. And we cut to the dog making a face, and we cut to the two of them on the couch laughing. Oh boy. Hi, Jinx.
That's our friend.
That's our friend.
Yeah, marketing woman number 2. I'm assuming is her name in the movie.
Yeah. That's it. Whew.
Oh.
We made it.
What a trailer.
Prognosticate with Jared and Russ.
It is that time again. So yeah, I mean, we've gotten some of the basics down of like, we know who's going to be funny. We know who's not.
Yep. The friends, the boyfriend.
I hope that this is going to go in like have you seen Final Destination 5, whatever the last one was?
No.
Fair enough. You don't need to. It was fine. Thais raves about it, but it was fine. Anyway, do you mind if I spoil it for you, listeners?
It's going to be, yeah.
I'm
okay. Listeners, okay. Are you okay with this?
It came out like 10 years ago. So
yeah, okay. Better. Yeah, better. Yeah.
Anyway, so at the end of Final Destination 5.
FD5, yep.
Yep. It's like a prequel kind of thing because they wrap it up with like, well, time to go get on the plane for that school trip.
Uh-oh.
And you're like, oh
no!
Like, what? That trip? That trip on that plane with the friends and that? Oh my God, that's the first one. That's crazy. So I'm hoping that this does one of those to me.
Okay, all right.
Where they're giving us like a little plane at the beginning. I'm hoping maybe they like prequel us into something dope at the end.
Okay,
like. Maybe, just maybe, this is the prequel to Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I love it.
This is one of those. It's like leading up to that. It's a separate universe where they're all boring white people.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I don't know, with hot dog fingers or something.
So you're going the hot dog finger route.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, no, I think that's pretty. I think that's you're on to something there. I have a feeling like everything that you expect is going to end up happening, right? But I think that you and I are actually on the plane that they're on.
Okay,
and it's our first flight together.
Oh,
but it actually does crash, and everyone on the plane dies. And then the rest of the movie is you and I working low-level jobs at Panda for the CEO, right?
Okay.
We find out that he's been actually doing a lot of fraud and other bad things to the company. He's using it for laundering money with some not so kind people.
Yeah.
See where I'm going with this? And now all of a sudden we're caught in the middle of a fraud / HR nightmare because we also were on that plane. And we saw them chat away.
You're right. Yeah.
And then we don't get our souls released until we solve the crime.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
And
it all ends with one of us being like, "But we have to go back to the island."
Yeah, I figured we were gonna both end up that we were like both victims of some kind of child abuse and like doing Boston accents at MIT or something.
No, I'm sticking with that. Okay. We are just
your ranch is better.
Yeah, we're employees there, and we kind of watched the ship go down because we've been through it before, So
seen it
happen a million times. And then we also watched this rom-com kind of unfold while we're also trying to like save the company, but we can't because the CEO is actually a dick.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, and then it ends with us solving all of the crime.
Well, Mr. Harper, glad to put this one to bed.
Cuff him, officer. And
toss him in the paddy wagon, and
then everyone goes home, and that's it.
Well, see you later at the Packy,
Mr. Harper, if that's your real name. That's what I got.
Perfect. That sounds lovely. I'd much rather watch that than whatever this is.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this one, as you could tell by how we've gone through this trailer.
Mm-hmm. We can only hope it turns into Final Destination at some point.
Yeah, or like an episode of Lost where we're like, oh man.
Best case scenario.
What do you think the company does? It's a Panda. It's got to be an app of some sort, right? You think it's a Save the Pandas app?
Yes.
Do they need saving, pandas?
I think so, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, every animal needs saving, right?
Well, not all of them. Too many squirrels.
Lazy ones, yeah.
That's the ITMT promise. there are too many squirrels.
Too many squirrels. We need to solve that problem. We have a charity, ITMT against squirrels.
Murder the squirrels.
Yes, MTS. All right. Don't touch the squirrels. They're fine. Just leave them alone.
Yeah, they're fine.
There's enough electrical lines. They'll die from that.
Oh
all right. Is that it? I think we're done with this trailer, right?
Yeah, I think we've said enough.
Yeah.
Listeners, do you agree?
No, they do. All right. Well, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with the full breakdown of this movie. In the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram at It's This Meets That. We're ITMT Pod on Twitter. We're on YouTube, so you can go there and listen. But subscribe wherever you're listening to us. Spotify, Apple, you can find us all in there. And if you got friends, share.
Spread the good word. And speaking of spreading the good word, leave us a review on an internet place like Apple or Spotify, somewhere they let you do that.
Yelp, whatever.
Yelp, whatever you can get your comments on.
Yeah, go for it.
Get in the comments for us. Yeah, 5 stars, maybe something positive, something negative, whatever you want. Speaking of, you can maybe something negative, you can send us an email, but hopefully positive, or something about meat. It's been a long time since we've gotten a meat email.
Oh yeah, we had a meat talk in a while.
That's right. It's This Meets That. Meat spelled correctly, not like meat. At gmail.com. That's the email.
I don't know if that was really a clear way of saying that, but
nope, sure wasn't. ITSTHISMEETSTHAT at gmail.com. That's
we should have thought this through when we picked this name.
Yeah. It's like a song. ITSTHISMEETSTHAT. Yeah, you don't want to make a word seem together.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I see what you did there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
At gmail.com. Or you could do the same spelling and just put .com at the end and go to the website.
You want to sing this? You don't want to sing the song again.
Yeah. ITSTHA. I already fucked it up.
Yeah,
THISMET. Don't bother. Just take the bit that I did earlier and stick it there. You have a lot of work to do on this episode.
Oh man, so much.
But yeah, so go to the website, listen to the other episodes, make Russ feel like his work has been validated. If you can only imagine, if we've done 200 episodes and change, that means Russ has listened to thousands of hours of us. So
yeah,
great work.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's thismeetsthat.com. Don't forget.